Okay. Alright, I wanted to make this follow-up video on this refrigerator here from Home Depot. And what people, hi Ripley, yeah I know, go lay down. What people might look forward to if they go this route with Home Depot. And let me preface this by saying that I've never had a problem with Home Depot in the close to 40 years I've been dealing with them, and have spent a small fortune with them over that time period. The whole thing, Ripley, get out of here. You can knock everything over. Sorry. This seems to be a new business model that they're using, kind of akin to what Ace Hardware does and always has done, I guess, of the no returns whatsoever policy. With Ace Hardware, you get a double dose of that. No matter what goes wrong, when you buy from them, it's you're the idiot, you don't know what you're doing, there's nothing wrong with it, and you broke it, or you did whatever. It seems like Home Depot is using this model to kind of point a finger at another way. So let me start at the beginning here. I ordered this refrigerator to replace a 40-year-old, roughly 40-year-old, maybe a little older, refrigerator that was in my auto repair shop for quite some years. And then when I moved up here, I took it up here, and it's a second refrigerator, not my primary one. That one's in the house. And that's a good one, works just great. Quiet too. And actually the old one I had, the bottom rusted out and the fan let loose, so when it started and stopped with the fan, you'd hear a drrr, noise. So basically I knew that the rust was going to kill the thing. This is why I ordered a new one. And actually that refrigerator ran quieter than this one does. Go figure. So anyway, okay, I ordered this refrigerator online at Home Depot, paid for it with a credit card, whole rigmarole. Now, right off the bat, a few things pissed me off. It said free shipping to begin with, and I thought, okay, great, whatever. So I put all the information in. Well, I have an account with Home Depot anyway, an online account. So they had all the information. It popped up with my address and zip code, all that crap. So I go ahead and I put it in the cart. Once I put it in the cart, it comes up, well, $35 delivery fee. I figured, yeah, good, okay. I can't really go pick one up. I don't have any way to keep it upright, and I don't like laying a refrigerator down on the side. Because then the oil and the compressor and crap run all over the place, and it takes forever to drain. And okay, fine. So I go to checkout, and now the delivery fee is $55. Okay, now I'm a little upset, but hey, what can I do, right? Fine, whatever. So I order it and everything else. I get a confirmation email from them that, yeah, your items are being shipped. Or item. So a couple days later, I get a notification from the shipping company with a tracking number stating that it was going to be delivered that day, or the next day, I forget now. But I thought, okay, great, and it said between 1 and 6 p.m. So, okay, I stayed home all day. Well, I basically do anyway. I mean, I do have a few other things to do, but so I stay at home. I'm waiting for this. Everywhere I go, I carry the phone around with me, which I don't normally do. I don't carry a phone around with me, really ever. So that's annoying, but okay, fine. So I'm supposed to get a pre-delivery call, them telling me, hey, we're on our way and blah, 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 because I need to have a place open for them to put it. And okay, nothing happens. No delivery came, nothing else. Next morning I get up, check the emails and check the tracking again. Still says it was going to be delivered yesterday. So I call up Home Depot. They say, well, you know, we'll put you through to the shipper and this and that, the other. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I talked to the shipper that they put me through to, which is not Home Depot, it's a subcontractor. So I asked them what's going on, and they're like, oh yeah, the truck broke down, and we couldn't make the delivery, it'll be on the truck tomorrow. Fine, so I hang up from them and go back into tracking. A couple hours later, it tells me it's going to be delivered today now, between 1 and 6 p.m. All right, great. Same old routine, nothing gets delivered. So the third day, I call Home Depot again, and they said, well, we'll put you through to the shipper. I said, no, wait a minute. I'm not paying the shipper. They're working for you. You deal with them. So the guy said, all right, hang on. So I'm on hold for, whatever. And he comes back on and he says, oh, they had computer problems. And I said, well, I thought their truck broke down. And he says, no, they had computer problems. So right there, they're lying. Both ends. They're finger pointing. Oh, it's not us, it's them, it's us, whatever. And making excuses, which I don't like. Just tell me the truth. You screwed up and you never delivered. So anyway, later that day I get an update for the delivery. Okay, it's coming today. Right. But this time the time was between 3 and 6 p.m. So I figured, okay, great, I needed to go shopping, but I thought, nah, I better not. Good thing I didn't, because I never got a pre-delivery call. They came 2 hours earlier than their time, which was right around 1:15, somewhere in there. So, okay, finally, we get it here. They drop it off. I got to unbox the whole thing and everything. So, I got the thing in here, and I have both refrigerators still, going. I let this one sit for about 4 hours, even though their instructions said to let it sit for 2. That's it, maximum. I let it sit for 4 before plugging it in. So I plugged it in, and after the wait time, and I had cold food and other things in there, so I wanted the new one cool before I transferred, and to check it out to see if it'll cool. Which I'm sure if it didn't cool, it would be normal. Everything's normal with these people. If the damn refrigerator got legs and ran out the door, it would be normal. Or if it blew up, it just took half the house out. Oh, that's normal. So, anyway, I plug it in, and I'm trying to clean out in here, trying to move some stuff around, and I hear this like a kitten being in pain or close to death, whining noise, which you heard in my previous video. I'm like, where the hell is that coming from? And I'm looking around, and I'm like, the hell is coming from the new refrigerator? Okay, fine, whatever. I haven't leveled it up, done nothing to it. So, I finally move all this stuff over. The new refrigerator's where it's at now, in the place it should be. The old one's still in here. I move everything, get that one the hell out of here after taking it apart and getting the doors off and crap so I could move it. Now, I didn't take anything apart on this one. I got it in here, with some help, and didn't want to take anything apart. So I move it in there, and okay, it's nice and cold. It's working. Everything's great. I'm happy, And the next morning, I hear the noise. And it wasn't too awful bad. It only did it a couple times, and I thought, okay, it needs to break in. All right, I'll go with that, even though I've never had that happen before with any refrigerator. So, you can't sit around a refrigerator all day in and out and check on these things, but in the mornings I come out here with the kids, and we kind of hang out with a cup of coffee, and it's quiet. It's not like now. And this thing is just getting louder and louder and louder. So finally I said, okay, we're beyond breaking in now. This is wrong. I don't care how you put it. So I get with Home Depot. and they put me through to the manufacturer again. Now I'm getting a little upset. Why am I dealing with the manufacturer? I mean, they're subcontracting these people, and from what I've found out, the company that's making these for Home Depot and branding them under the Visani name is called Midea, or Midea, M-I-D-E-A. And from what I've seen doing research on the internet, they also make Magic Chef or Chef Magic for Home Depot. I don't know if that is true or not. So they start telling me this is normal noise. They tell me it's a compressor. They tell me it's a coil. And then, after I called her out on that, this woman I'm trying to understand because she doesn't talk proper English, and again, Home Depot's bunch, all of them are East Indian as well. And she says, well, it can take anywhere from 6 months to a year for the refrigerator to stabilize and not make any noises. And I told her, you gotta be kidding me. It has to go out of warranty before it'll work normally? This has never happened to any brand new refrigerator or used refrigerator, anything I've ever owned. So I decide, all right, fine. I get nowhere with these damn people. They're pointing at, well, it's not our problem. What do you want us to do? We just manufactured for Home Depot. And Home Depot's telling me, yeah, talk to the manufacturer. This isn't my goddamn problem with the manufacturer. This is my problem with Home Depot. Okay? This is why they give you 48 hours, 2 days, to return an item. Now, this doesn't make any sense at all. So in other words, now if I have a warranty issue, what do I do? I mean, do I have to drive this thing back to Home Depot to get a warranty, repair, or whatever on it? I don't get it. How do they even bother to cover their warranty period by the manufacturer or them, which are basically the same, except the manufacturer is a subcontractor. So they're basically like a what do you call it? Like a consignment shop or a middleman shop. They don't take responsibility for it. They're just getting the part for you, but they don't care. You got to talk to the manufacturer. So I blew off another email, figuring that the woman I talked to, she didn't listen to the video long enough that was on the previous one, because she's a compressor. Well, I know I went down to the compressor to try to find the sweet spot where it might be coming from, the other noise, not the compressor. Then she comes back, and I figured, all right, I'll just shoot off another email to the company, Midea, and request the supervisor to review the video and watch all of it. I get the same song and dance, that this is normal, this is a Freon sound. Holy hell, after I've told these people that I'm a certified AC tech for, like 40 some odd years. I know what Freon sounds like, and I know what I know everything about this refrigeration shit. And not that I can replace parts in this, but it's, God, I get the same thing. It's normal. It's a Freon noise. What are these people not hearing? I've talked to a few people now, and everybody said there's a problem here. But the company that makes refrigerators doesn't see a problem. So anyway, folks, what I'm getting to is, if you're dealing with Home Depot on any major appliance, I guess, I don't know their other return policies because I don't live near one here, or not near enough, and I've been using Lowe's, and so far Lowe's has been good too, but don't know about their other things. The last time I used Home Depot was to redo the inside of the house with paneling and woodwork and everything else, which was a small fortune then too. But I don't normally use them. So on large appliances, this is what I found out, especially on these, or maybe all their refrigerators. Beware, be careful. You know, I wouldn't recommend anybody go to Home Depot to buy anything like this. And their customer service is just hands up in the air like, it's your problem, deal with the manufacturer. Why do I have to deal with the manufacturer? It isn't my problem with the manufacturer. It's my problem with Home Depot, who sold me this. And they were the, no help or no anything middleman that made money on the deal. Well, gee, thanks a lot, and then, you find out that Midea or whatever makes these solely for Home Depot. So, in effect, it's a satellite company, if you will, or whatever, that Home Depot actually owns, just without the name, to be able to jerk you around. Anyway, I think that should cover the whole ordeal with this thing, and it hasn't been fun. So, buyer beware, and maybe this will keep some people from making the same mistake I did, which I didn't know I was making. I never ran into anything like this. God help you if you buy a, $6,000 riding mower from them or more, and you have a problem with it. They'll tell you to call or talk to John Deere. Well, what does that do? What, you think John Deere's going to come to your house and fix your lawnmower? Oh, it doesn't run. The blades don't work or whatever. Oh, that's normal. That's normal. They all do that. God, what's wrong with this world? What's wrong with this country? Guarantee you, if this happened to one of the corporate higher ups, and they got a refrigerator like this for their garage or somewhere, well, they couldn't impress their friends having this thing around, but if it, let's say for a thought experiment, it happened to them, sitting around with their buddies drinking their little foo-foo drink, and this thing starts making that noise, I guarantee you, one phone call, and they would have two guys out there with a brand new refrigerator within 2 hours, unpackaged, unloaded, replacing the refrigerator in their place, taking the old one away and not saying a word. And that's even if they paid for the refrigerator to get it in the beginning. And I'm sure that happens with their higher end models, with those folks too. But us on the other end that are struggling every month with a, fixed income, this is a lot of money, and it's not right. And they won't even, I don't know. Anyway, all right, that's the end of that rant, I guess. And yeah, I put up the tripod because I'm tired of holding a damn camera and shaking all over the place. So that's it for today. I think I've said all I wanted to say. Of course, I'll remember more later. Maybe I'll add it if I do. All right, later, folks.